Is this palette patchy? Hi babes, it's me, Shannon for browngirlbella, back to bring you more lips, lashes, and luxury. This channel is a luxury makeup and skincare channel, but on Thursdays we go live for Bella After Dark, and on Sundays we go live for Sunday Sips. Everything in between, come and join us and see why. So if you like what we do, here's what I need you to do. Hit that subscribe button and then tap that notification bell so you're notified each and every time that I upload or go live. For all those returning, welcome back. So, it's Monday. You know what we do on Mondays, babes. She's here, and I have a few of her friends too. So let's get into it, shall we? It's McGrath time. Brown Girl Bella. Alright babes, so here are all of the colors in this new palette. The palette is called Mothership Mega Celestial Nirvana. And as you know, we always have to read what Mother says. So, Mother says, achieve makeup nirvana, entrance, enrapture, and entice with 18 all-new heavenly hues and captivatingly creamy textures that deliver effortlessly elegant effects. Let your artistry take flight. This curated spectrum of silky mattes coordinated with gleaming metallics, luminous shimmers, and satin frosts create an endless wardrobe of looks ranging from sophisticated to subversive, with advanced formulas that blend and build superbly. Step halt to every holiday soiree, ready to stun in powerhouse pigments, certain to make you the main attraction. All shades are tested on set, on red carpet, and on the runway to flatter every skin tone perfectly. Yes, ma'am. This palette contains 4 luxe finishes, structures and highlights, creamy textures, effortless blending, 1-stroke color release, extreme adherence. You can use it wet or dry. This product was also made in Italy, where all of her other palettes are made as well. And it has a shelf life, let's see, and it has a shelf life of 18 months. So without further delay, let's get into it, because I've already prepped my face. I've already put eye primer on. I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go? Let's go. So I think that I'm going to do something that I really do with Mother's palettes. I'm going to take a little risk, and I'm going to go row by row and create a look. So I'm going to go down each row. Why not? Let's do it. So we're going to start here with Nightfall. That is that brownish shade. And taking my classic crease brush, I'm going to use this all over the eye, but concentrating the bulk of the color right in that crease. Next, we're going to throw Altered State, which is the green color. We're going to throw that onto the lid. So I'm picking up Altered State with a sable hair brush, and I'm a little surprised that it is a little bit patchy to me. It's not coming on as opaque as I thought it would, and it does seem to have a little bit of shimmer. I don't know if that's because of what's maybe on my brush, or if that's actually part of the shade is a little bit of shimmer. It might be the shade. We'll see when we do the swatches. But that's interesting. With my finger, I'm going to tap into that middle shade, which is Bronze Infatuation. And I'm going to concentrate that right in the center of the eye. I'm getting a little bit of fallout. And then with a small pencil brush, I'm going to take that green shade again, and I'm going to run that across the eye at the bottom. And top it off with some Dark Star mascara. There is the first eye using the first row of colors. So that's Nightfall, Bronze Ambition, and Altered State. That's the third color, the green. All right, let's do this eye. Same thing, but this time I'm gonna take Mother Pat's brush, and I'm gonna go into the middle shade first, which is Desert Divinity. Desert Divinity, I'm gonna put all over the eye. Again, concentrating in the crease with most of the color, but blending it all the way through the eye. It does have a lot of kick up in the pan. Guilty Opulence, which is a gold color. Same brush, just wiping it off. I'm going to concentrate that in the back half, moving towards the center of the eye. Again, same brush, building it up slightly as I go along, and using a very light patting motion, because this feels a little like I'm going to get fallout as well, and I did a little bit. And then taking a small flat definer brush, I'm going to go to the top, which is called Cosmic Champagne. And I'm going to put that right in the inner corner. And then I'm going to take just a little bit and I'm going to put it in the brow bone. And then wiping this brush off, I'm going to go back to that first shade, and I'm going to run that along the lower lash line. Now look number 2, I would say, is Soft for Every Day. Let's throw on the mascara so we can really see it. All right, and so this eye is look number 2. Again, I would use this for like an everyday, going to work kind of look. But you can also use this, maybe not smoke it out at the lower lash line, maybe just use a liner so it's not as dramatic, but I would wear this every day for work. I would definitely wear this. All right, so that is the first 2 rows. Let me take this off and I'll come back with looks number 3 and 4. Okay, resetting the eye look, I'm going to use Nocturnal Navy, Eternal Amour, and Violet Vixen for this eye. And then on this eye, I'm going to use Lunar Lavender, Fabulosity, and then Aquamarine Dream. All right, let's go. First eye, I'm going to start with the lower lash line first. Using a pencil brush, I'm going to line the top of the eye with that navy. Also do the same to the lower. Next, we're going to use my jumbo blender, and we're going to take that purple shade and we're going to put that all over the eye. Again, the swatch on the eye feels a little patchy. I don't know if that is because my eye might be a little dry from wiping off and putting on more eye makeup, or is this palette patchy? Oh no. And then with my ring finger, I am going to take that beautiful rose gold shade and pop that all right, that look is done. Yeah, I'm going to use the matte shade in the middle. Then using another pencil brush, I'm going to go into that aquamarine and I'm going to put that in the lower lash line. The aquamarine appears lighter as I'm putting it underneath the eye than it does in the actual pan. Let me know if you have this palette in the comment section below if you also found that. And then again, taking my finger, I'm gonna go into that lavender shade and I'm gonna pop that right on the lid. Ooh, I went a little wild. That's all right, I will clean it up. And that's what wipes are for. Now let's throw on some mascara so we can get into it. Okay, look number 3 and 4 respectively. It looks like what I'm doing is I'm going a little bold on this eye and a little bit more subdued on this eye. It's by happenstance. It wasn't on purpose. So, but you do see how a bolder look eye would look and how a more subdued eye would look. Again, I think both are perfect for every day. But just depends on your preference, whether you like it a little bit bold or you like it a little bit subdued. So here's the last one, and as you know, I like to throw everything into the kitchen sink when I'm doing the final look. So I'm going to do both eyes using the last 2 rows. So keep it where you got it. Look number 5 and 6 coming right up. Well, 5 and 6 together coming right up. All right, so for this 5th look, I am going to be taking both of the last 2 rows and doing a look together with that. The last 2 rows starting from here are Autumn Allure. This one is Heavenly Bronze. This one is Venetian Pony. Okay, so that was that row. Next row is Golden Angelica, Flame Fatale, and then Starlit Copper. All right, guys, let's go. Look number 5. I'm going to start with Venetian Pony, and I am going to take my classic crease from Sonia G to pick up that pink shade. We're going to put that all over the eye. Again, this is feeling a little patchy. I have to go over it several times. I'm not sure if it's because of my eyelids or Maybe the brush is a little dirty, could be. But I don't usually have to have this many passes when I do a look with Pat McGrath shades. I'm a little concerned about that. Again, I had to do several passes to get it to be this opaque. Not a good sign. I'm going to wipe off that same brush though, and I am going to go over to Flame Fatale, this orange shade. Again, with the same brush, I'm going to try and concentrate this in the crease. See if we can add a little bit of definition there. Let's try to go in with a little bit more dimension. I'm going to use the mini booster from Sonia G's Sky Eye set, and I am going to go into Auburn Allure, and I'm going to concentrate that just on the back half of the eye to try to get a little bit more definition in that eye. Okay, I like these mattes, the last two that I did, a little bit better. They're giving me that dimension quickly that I wanted. I'm going to take the rest of it and just run it along the lower lash line. I'm going to take a rougher number 2, and I'm going to go into the bronze shade down here, and I'm going to pop that along the back half of the eye. Then wiping off that same brush, I'm going to go into this color right here, and I'm going to put that on the other side of the eye. I'm really feeling like I have to dig into this shade to get it on. It feels almost hard pan to me. Lastly, I'm going to use the soft definer from Sonia G's Fusion Eye Set, and I'm going to pop that with that last color up top here. I'm going to put that in the inner corner as well as on the brow bone. All right, let me clean off some of this fallout. I'm gonna put some mascara on, Dark Scar mascara, and throw on a lip. And then I'm gonna be back with my final thoughts. You don't wanna miss it. I think you might wanna hear this. I'll be right back in a moment. Hey babes, so I am back. On my lips is Pat McGrath. It is the lip pencil in Deep Void, and the lip gloss is Heavy Petal. So that's what I have on my lips. Now before I get into this palette and my thoughts on this palette, I do have all 3 of the mascaras. She did release 3 colored mascaras. I have all 3. So let's go in and do a little mascara wardrobing, shall we? Let's do it. So I'm gonna start off with Pink Mystique, and I'm going to show you what the tubing looks like because it is very, very cute. Dark Star mascara in Pink Mystique. Similar hourglass design as the Dark Star. And I'm gonna start at the front of my lashes and I'm going to put a little tinge on the front of the lashes. That's fun. It's not bold. Maybe I'm applying it so that's not bold. Jury's still out on that one. In the middle, I'm gonna do Aquamarine Dream. Same tubing. Ooh. It gives you a lot of product when you first pull it out. Here is the wand. And now let's do that in the center. That's a lot more vivid than the pink. Again, it might be just how I'm applying it, but we will see. And then lastly, we have Ultraviolet Blue. Here we go. Again, same tubing. And we're gonna put this on the back half of the lash. There you go. My first rainbow lash. What do you think, babes? Okay, babes, so here is the completed look. I'm gonna pull it in so you can see these lashes and this last eye look. Okay, here are my thoughts. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I think that the matte shades in here, some of them took way too much time to build up and get on my lid. Now, I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt because one, you know, I love Mother and I hate giving a bad review of a Pat McGrath palette. But I need to play with this a little bit more before I really feel like, yes, this is the palette. Because it could be my brushes are a little dirty. Could be that. It could be because I did multiple looks that my eyelids were a little dry. So that may contribute to the patchiness that I experienced in these formulas, especially the mattes. But I've never had that problem before with a Pat McGrath palette. Never. So I'm a little unnerved by the fact that I had to do so much work to build these colors up and to do 5 looks for you. The other thing I will say about this is that this shade right here, which I've actually used twice, because I used it off camera, full disclosure, and it gave me the same trouble that it did in this time, meaning it has a lot of fallout. It is very light in terms of, like, this to me feels more like a topper shade and less like a eyeshadow. So if that's what it was intended to be, great. I don't think it was intended to be a topper shade. I think it was intended to be an eyeshadow. So it falls a little flat to me. I will do the swatches so that you see them all yourself, but ooh, I hate to say it. I hate to say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not gonna say it. Disclosure, I haven't seen any of the other reviews, But I will tell you from my personal experience, now having tried some of these shades twice, and now having tried all of the shades once all over my eyelids, this is not as good as her other two that she did in this style. It's not as good as she did the other two. And I don't know why that is. I'm going to play around with it some more, and I definitely will be giving you some more thoughts as I play around with it a little bit more. But on first impressions, whoo, if you want it, if you love the colors, if you love Pat McGrath, if you're a completionist like me and you just want to have everything that she releases for the holidays, get it. I say you can definitely, I won't even say probably, you can definitely wait until Sephora releases their 20% off for VIB Rouge, 15% for VIB, and 10% off for the Insiders. Wait until you have a little bit more off than the 10% that Pat McGrath was giving you. So VIBs and VIB Rouges, I would wait until the sale at Sephora, and then if you want this palette, pick it up. Oh, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. But I'm a straight shooter, pa-pow, pa-pow, and I gotta give it to you like I feel it. So we'll play around with her a little bit more and see if she's a little bit better next time. But for now, yeah, it's not really that good. I did order the smaller pans, both of those, so stay tuned for that. Those are coming. Also, when the highlighters are released, as well as the other stuff that she has, I will bring those to you as well. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 lipsticks that she did, as well as the highlighters and maybe some blush. I don't remember. But in any case, I buy it all. I'll bring it to you. I'll let you know what I feel, good, bad, and indifferent, because that's the way we roll here. We shoot straight, and sometimes you get a bad batch. I will say the mascaras are really cute, especially if you are kind of risk averse to color. You just want a little tinge. You can put this on like the tip of your eyelashes to get like a little hint of color. You can also put it on all over. Again, it is not depositing a whole lot of color at first pass. I had to really build it up. So if you want just a little hint of color on your lashes, I say get these. They're fun. I'm having fun with them. I love the little rainbow look that I did here. Something fun for the holidays, and especially something fun for the weekend. So try it out, see if you like it. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. But that is the review that I am standing by. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps this channel out a lot. Don't forget, hit me down in the comments below and let me know what you think about this new palette from Pat McGrath. This is the Celestial Divinity palette. Oh dear. Until next time, you've been Bellafied. My apologies, babes. I forgot to give you the swatches. Let's start at the very top. This is Nightfall, Cosmic Champagne, Nocturnal Navy, Lunar Lavender, Auburn Allure, Golden Angelica. Next row is Bronze Infatuation, Desert Divinity, followed by Eternal Amour, Fabulosity, Heavenly Bronze, Flame Fatale. And then the last row is Altered State Glitty Opulence, Violet Vixen, Aquamarine Dream, Venetian Peony, and Starlit Copper. So again, these are the shades. Show it to you this way so you can see it a little bit better. As you can see, some of those shades that I was talking about, I did have to build it up on my arm. But there it is.